going on, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls? Back at again with another X video. Today we're getting into NF Happy. He just dropped this a day ago. Number 6 on trending. He beat Drake because Drake was number 7. Let's go NF. Dude, that's huge. I'm a little conflicted because this is new and I'm doing the journey and I'm only on therapy session and I'm maybe like halfway through, so I'm not even close to being caught up on his journey, but it's new and I got to get into it, and I already did Hope, so whatever. I'm still going to do the journey and I'll just connect the dots, and it's whatever. I got to do it. It's just part of the gig, man. You know what I'm saying? All right. Hope you're having a good day. Come vibe with your boy.
Dear God, please hear me out. I know it's been a couple years.
Wow.
Since I've reached out and said hello. I bet you're wondering why I keep obsessing on and stressing all the little things when I should be living life and soaking up the memories. I know I've been selfish, I have no excuse to give you it's true. Hanging by a thread's how I live. I don't know why, but I feel more comfortable living in my agony, watching my self-esteem go up in flames, acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks, when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing from how I feel. But I'm too proud to open up and ask you to pick me up and pull me out this hole I'm trapped in. The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy. Yeah. Been this way so long it feels like something's off when I'm not depressed. I got some issues that I won't address. I got some baggage I ain't open yet. I got some demons I should put to rest. I got some traumas that I can't forget. I got some phone calls I've been avoiding, some family members I don't really connect with, some things I said I wish I would've not let slip, some hurtful words that never should've left my lips, some bridges burned I'm not ready to rebuild yet, some insecurities I haven't dealt with yet. I'll be the first to admit that I'm a lonely soul, and the last to admit I need a hand to hold. Losing hope, headed down a dangerous road. Strange I know, but I feel most at home when I'm living in my agony.
Dude.
Watching my self-esteem go up in flames, acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks, when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing from how I feel. But I'm too proud to open up and ask you to pick me up and pull me out this hole I'm trapped in. The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy. Don't know what's around the bend, don't know what my future is, but I can't keep on living in living in my agony, watching my self-esteem go up in flames, acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks, when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing from how I feel. But I'm too proud to open up and ask you to pick me up and pull me out this hole I'm trapped in. The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy. If I was happy. If I was happy.
Oh, man. Woo! Yeah, I ain't gonna cap, bro. I gotta fight it. I'm fighting the tears right now, man. That was very, very emotional. Very well done. That hits you right here, man. That's wow. That got me. That got me. So here's the thing with NF, man. He's one of the few artists that really, really, really makes music for the purpose of expression and the art and just being an artist, man. It's rare that you get that nowadays, especially in the music industry, especially more on the rap side. It's so revolved around money and like fun and just hoes and all this like crazy lifestyle. And a lot of artists unfortunately gravitate to that a little bit because that's where it's easier to get noticed. That's where it's easier to get views and get all, the money and have more success. It's a little easier that way. It's harder when you're making music that is true, that has a message, that is more on the art side, that is a little bit more special, crafted with your hands and taking time to really put things together and put in a lot of effort. That's where NF really just stands apart from the pack. It's cool for me to listen to this because I've been doing his journey and I'm about halfway through therapy session, and I know I'm missing so much and Easter eggs, I'm sure, but it's cool because I can see the growth crazy because I'm fresh on his old stuff, and now I'm hearing this. It's like, dude, he was really good. I pointed out, I think at the end of Mansion, I was like, wow, he can sing pretty good. And then in therapy session, I'm like, wow, he's improved. But just from therapy session to here, for me, is like, holy shit, night and day singing. I mean, his voice is so refined and so polished. You can tell he's put in the practice. You can tell he's put in maybe even some vocal coaching. I don't know, like he's gotten significantly better. Maybe just from doing it on his own, he's gotten better. But he's got so much more control over his voice, so much more like rich in tone and strength in his voice, and it's you can hear that confidence in there too. And you can still hear the emotion, because that was one of my favorite things about his voice in Mansion and therapy session was you could hear that pain, and the way he sings was kind of unorthodox. Now it's a little bit more traditional, but he's mixed it with that unorthodox style that he had. So you get refined professional singing, but you still get that pain and that rasp and that hurt in his voice. Anyways, enough of that. The song itself is fantastic, dude. I love the style. You have a little bit of that NF kind of signature sound with the pianos, and it sounded like a little string at the beginning. Maybe it's just acoustic guitar, but then it kind of hybridizes into this different country NF hybrid. Like there's a little bit of country influence in there, but also there's a lot of that NF sound blended together. The instrumental is very good. It's got a sad melancholy vibe to it with a little bit of like an undertone of hope and happiness. And I think the energy and the pace of the song helps balance that out. So that's why this song is kind of sad but happy at the same time. It's about all this trauma and kind of reliving that and talking about it with the aim of getting through it. Right? So whereas before in his past songs, he's talked about trauma, he's talked about stuff that he's going through, demons that he has to fight, and it almost seems hopeless because he leaves it concluded with the present situation. This is more concluded with there's hope. There's something that I might be able to get through this. I'm working through it. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I think that's the difference of the writing on this album versus a lot of his older music, is that there's hope, and he's writing in that sense of, hey, I can see a better Nate, a better future, more happiness, a better life, versus his older stuff. He didn't really write about that, or at least I haven't gotten there yet. But that's why I think this song is so good, and the writing is phenomenal. The flow on here is crazy. He's rhyming at these weird points, and it's like a continuous sentence where a lot of times you'll write and you'll end a sentence with a specific word or a couple of words, double rhyme, whatever your scheme is, and then that next sentence follows. But he's writing to where the end of that sentence, on the writing part, the end would normally be in the middle of a longer sentence, and then so that sentence continues down here. So it's not just a sentence and then another sentence, ending. It's a sentence that ends halfway through almost, and then continues on to the next one, and then it rhymes like with the end. The writing in here is very good. If I didn't explain that well, some of the words that he's ending on could be like a conjunction word, like and, but, or that, or something like that, where you would normally use that in the middle of a sentence, but then it continues to the next, if that made sense. But just pay attention go back and listen to him. Pay attention to how he's rhyming. It's very cool. I love the singing on here. The writing towards the end when he's rapping a little bit, he's doing it too, but the flow switches a little bit. It's just a very different flow. So I love the fact that he's able to still create something new, still get creative, and have a different flow on here that I haven't really heard before. After all of these years and all this music that he's made, he still can make something new. That is just impressive, man. It's so amazing. The story on here just got me with the visuals, man. I think it was fantastic. I like how Nate's not even in it. I felt like I was watching a movie with an amazing soundtrack behind it. Visually, the storytelling is fantastic. You don't even need music to it to understand what's going on, that this little girl has experienced so much trauma from her mom. They had this huge, happy family at one point when she was little, and then as she got older, it got worse and worse. Maybe the dad passed away or became abusive, and it was a bad household. They split. The mom became an alcoholic. And then, that messed up the girl because the mom wasn't there for her to raise her properly. And it's kind of like this cyclical story. And then, at the end, she's like, you know what, maybe instead of resenting my mom for everything, now that I'm older, I understand things happen. Let me go pay her a visit, and see if we can reconcile. And maybe we haven't spoken in a lot of years, but now it's time to move past this trauma, So visually, the story was very, very, very good. The song just matched it up perfectly. I don't have anything bad to say about this. It was very catchy. I don't have any critiques at all, really. I mean, the flow was great. The creativity was great. The storytelling was great. The message is great. The visuals are fantastic. The catchiness of the song is great. It's a good song. It almost moved me to tears, man. I was fighting it back. I could still feel him back there moving around. It's just very good. It's such a good piece of art, man. It really is. This is what music is about, making you feel something. And it doesn't always have to be something like this serious and with a great message of moving past trauma or anything. It could be make you feel super, super happy or, get you hyped up. That's the thing about music is it's supposed to make you feel. And the more you feel, the better that music is. So I really enjoyed this, man. I'm becoming an NF fan. The more I've gotten into his journey, the more I'm just like, yo, this dude's crazy, man. So awesome. That'll do it for today's reaction video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment down below. It helps the channel grow, helps the YouTube algorithm. If you're new here and you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. I drop a video every single day. If you're not new here, welcome back. I appreciate the love and support as always. Thank you very much for showing up and showing love. You know what to do. Leave some comments down below. What did you think about this? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Is it too serious for you? Do you want something else? Was it too deep? I don't know. Did you relate to it? I feel like a lot of people could relate to this because even though not everybody has the same traumas, people typically do have bad things and negative things happen in their life. And to what degree that is obviously varies, but everybody can relate to it at some point because, no one's perfect. Life isn't perfect. Things happen. And that's why Nate is such a good artist. He's making the world a better place. I feel like his music is changing people, maybe saving lives. Just a good dude. As well as, if you're a fan of NF, you haven't done so already, or you're new to NF like me, hop aboard. I got so much music to get into for him. But support the artists that you like, always. Subscribe to his YouTube, follow him on social media, stream his music anywhere and everywhere you can stream music, because support is number one for any artist, band, rapper, creator, entertainer, whoever's making content or music for you to enjoy and you do enjoy it. Reciprocate that energy via support. So with all that being said, I hope you're having a great day. I'm sending positive vibes your way, and until next time, I'm out. I'm trying to play for keeps. You ain't gotta worry, put your trust in me, 'cause you're running from your problems.